Welcome to Global Catastrophes. If you're passionate about historical disasters and jaw-dropping discoveries, you're exactly where you need to be. Today, I'll take you aboard some of the most famous cruise ships of all time, not for a vacation, but to explore the most tragic maritime disasters in history. Before we get started, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our upcoming videos full of adventures and incredible discoveries. The Andrea Doria was a luxurious Italian ocean liner, launched in 1951 with a value of $30 million. Weighing over 26,000 tons, the ship was considered a floating palace. In July 1956, on a foggy day, while heading towards New York, the Andrea Doria collided with the Swedish ocean liner Stockholm. The impact caused severe damage, and the Andrea Doria sank in 11 hours. Although over 1,600 passengers and crew members were rescued, 46 people lost their lives. Subsequent investigations attributed the incident to an incorrect radar reading on the Stockholm, which led to fatal mistakes on both ships. In September 1934, the SS Morro Castle, traveling from Havana to New York, was struck by a devastating fire. The fire spread quickly due to the ship's faulty design and the flammable materials used in its construction. Of nearly 500 passengers and 240 crew members, only 85 people were rescued, while 135 tragically lost their lives, either consumed by the flames or swallowed by the Atlantic. Just 6 years after the Titanic tragedy, the Princess Sophia became the deadliest shipwreck off the northwestern Pacific coast. The ship set sail under clear skies, but soon encountered a heavy snowstorm and dense fog, reducing visibility to almost zero. In some way, the ship deviated from its course and collided with the Vanderbilt Reef. Despite sending distress signals, the ship remained stuck for over 30 hours in increasingly difficult conditions. In the end, the Princess Sophia succumbed to the relentless waves and sank, taking all 353 souls aboard with her. Maritime tragedies strike around the world, as demonstrated by the case of the San Philibert, a small cruise ship that in June 1931 faced one of the deadliest disasters in French history. During the return journey, heavy storms forced the passengers to seek shelter near machinery, destabilizing the ship. The lack of communication equipment and the captain's inexperience worsened the situation. Overloaded by 80%, the San Philibert capsized just a few miles from safety, resulting in the death of over 500 people. No maritime tragedy left a more indelible mark than the sinking of the RMS Lusitania. Launched in 1907, the Lusitania was a symbol of luxury and speed on the transatlantic route. However, during World War I, it became a target. On May 7, 1915, a German U-boat launched a torpedo at the ship, which was carrying ammunition for Britain. The explosion was devastating, and the Lusitania sank in just 18 minutes, resulting in the death of 1,201 people. This sinking played a crucial role in the United States' involvement in the war, marking a turning point in world history. April 1912 marks the most famous maritime disaster, the sinking of the Titanic, a symbol of human tragedy at sea. The ship, the largest and most luxurious of its time, was considered unsinkable. During its maiden voyage from Southampton to New York, it struck an iceberg and began taking on water. In just over 2 hours, the Titanic broke apart and sank in the North Atlantic, resulting in the death of more than 1,500 people, with only 706 survivors. This tragedy has been immortalized in countless books, movies, and documentaries. The last survivor, Milvina Dean, passed away in 2009 at the age of 97. Thank you so much for following us. I hope the journey through these maritime disasters has impacted you as much as it has impacted us. And if you haven't done so yet, leave a like to support us and let us know you want more content like this. I'll see you at the next disaster.